Welcome to episode 3 of our 2024 hunting vlog. The encounters are getting closer, and after some intense moments, we finally have deer on the ground. Stay tuned for all of the action.
Well, it's another chilly morning here at the ravine. It's about 7:15, and I think it's about 35 degrees out. It's supposed to warm up today, but it's just about calm right now. No wind or nothing. We lost track of the number of deer we almost hit on the way over here this morning. There's a lot of spikes chasing does, so they're starting to get excited. So far, it's quiet this morning, except for a fat raccoon that buzzed by my stand before I even got tied in. Honestly, scared the bejesus out of me. We've reached what Noah and I are calling the if you can't help yourself part of the season. So, still gonna hopefully get a buck, but if a nice doe walks up, put an arrow in her. Yeah, she's tiny. We're gonna let her go. Oh, it's 8:45 now. Haven't seen any additional movement. Making me think I should have shot that doe.
Alright, it's later on the same day, and we're headed up to... what are we calling this?
Can we call it homestead or something?
The homestead! We're headed up to the homestead. It's another perfectly sunny, gorgeous day. It's a little hot, actually. I think it's going to be a high of close to 70. And we're both in a saddle. I'm going to be trying out a saddle for the first time. We both have some apple orchard-like spots down lower on the property to try out tonight. And if a bow steps out, they're dead.
A bow?
What did I say? A bow? I thought I meant a doe. Like I said this morning, we have reached the if you can't help yourself stage of the season, so it'd be awesome, but we're both hoping to tag a doe tonight at least, so maybe we'll double tag or double down? Double down on does.
That's a lot of work.
Yeah, we got room in the truck.
Yeah,
Barely.
We're gonna be going home heavy if that happens.
Hey, my little truck can do truck stuff too sometimes.
Yeah, just whatever.
I'm on the edge of a semi-overgrown field. This is the first time I've had branches in my way, so that's interesting, and my tree is leaning a little bit, so I am almost limited to what I can do on my platform, and I do have a little bit of cover depending on where they come from.
Well, made it into the saddle, and I gotta admit this thing's pretty comfortable. We'll see how it feels in a couple hours, but definitely cool to just pick a tree and climb it. I'm not in the most ideal spot right now. I'm pretty close to the main house, but there's a lot of apple trees around the house that I wanted to sit above. In front of me, I got the house and their yard area and a bunch of apple trees. And then behind me, I've got this mountainside. So I doubt they're gonna come from right. Well, that was a lesson in patience. I just had two doe come up behind me, and I was way too quick to grab for my bow. And bow caught the back of my saddle here and made too much noise, and up the hill they went.
We're on a permission piece here not too far from home. We're in a new spot tonight. The last couple times we've been in here, deer seem to like to run this ridge. So, the wind wasn't the best for setting up, but I found some hemlock behind me and got up in this crooked tree. Just had two does come through. They were about 30 yards down in here. Came from behind me. They never got directly behind me. They didn't wind me, just passing through. This is that kind of property. They just do that as pass through. Neither one really gave me a shot, so I didn't shoot. Plus, it's supposed to get warm this week, so we'd have to butcher pretty quick. I'm just kind of trying to see where they went. I think they went over the edge, because I kind of have two ridges that meet up here. But oh well. It's kind of cool. It's 5:30 now, so Sunset's in another 40 minutes. But I heard the second one coming. I'm like, is that a buck chasing that doe? So I waited. I don't know if I just heard another one or not. She's still up there. Hasn't moved in 5 minutes. We're losing light, so
Wounding a deer is one of the hardest parts of bow hunting, but it's important to show that it happens. As hunters, we have an ethical responsibility to do everything we can to make a clean, ethical shot and to recover the animal if possible. But even despite our best efforts, it doesn't always happen.
It's a after work sit. I'm back at the permission piece in Noah's hang-on stand, and it has been so hot this week. We had highs in like the high 70s and 80s this week. It's going to be cooling down. Tonight, I want to say the lows are going to be in the mid-30s, so it's definitely better. And I've been seeing some buck movement at work. Noah has too. So maybe the rut's starting. I don't know if I dare say it yet. But Saturday morning, and surprise, surprise, where else would I be but in the ravine? Noah is probably about 100 yards, 150 yards down the hill from me. So he's hoping to catch him coming the other side, and I'm hoping they cross.
we got meat on the ground. As I've heard some people refer to them, Freezer Queen. She came in exactly kind of where I was expecting to come through. There was 3 of them. I didn't have time to turn on the camera, unfortunately. She went about 20, 30 yards from where I shot her. Stood there for a minute. I could see the blood coming out of her. She went down. Last weekend kind of sucked when I missed that doe low, but this time the tracking's gonna be easy. Anyways, we're gonna give her a couple minutes to rest in peace before we get down and take care of her. But yeah, good hunt. Plan worked. Gotta love the saddle. She was standing right in here. I shot. Oh, you got blood back here.
All right.
Couple drops right there.
Yep.
That's a good shot. A little far back.
I can't believe how little blood there is. I'm in Noah's hang-on stand this morning up on top of the hill. And when I say chilly, I mean it. I think it's 32 degrees right now. Just had a tiny doe come prancing through past me. I just saw a flash of them again. They might be coming back. I think a spike just rolled up behind him. He's pushing him away from me, the bastard.
Matt. That was freaking awesome. He's grunting and growling, going off. Too much brush in the way I had would have had a shot.
Meh. He took off probably. Disappeared 50, 60 yards over the knob here. But I think I hit him just above the elbow. Should be double lung. I can see my arrow. It's got good blood. And I do see blood on the ground. So we're going to give him some time to go down. He didn't go that far. I didn't hear him go down though.
Yeah, look at
That's not where I hit him.
That's the exit sign. That's the exit.
Yeah.
Pump house.
Got him. Oh my God.
His antler is, Thank you, buddy. That's a wrap for this episode. We finally have deer on the ground, including a buck. But the action isn't slowing down. Tune in for the next episode. There's even more excitement on the way.